problem with Gamekeeper's hook hitbox
Yes.
because of skill issues, really. So
What? What?
What?
What?
Did it?
What? We're 13 seconds into the video. Oh, wow. It's gonna be one of these. Okay.
Can you stream on Discord so I can listen to the video?
I can't stream on both, otherwise it's gonna be a black screen on OBS.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, no.
I just want to you know,
He said it's a skill issue. They said it would be
I
a
just want to
skill issue.
clear up how it actually
Let me
works.
stream for you,
So
Abby.
if you're close to him, like this, anywhere
Thank
within
you, bro.
Gamekeeper's body, so, like the right arm to the left arm, like anywhere
Where?
between there, if you're close to him. Let me just try and like this. It will hit
He said
him,
it's a
right?
skill issue. He said
Like this works anywhere. It's like if you're close to him.
Oh
Like
wait,
this,
hold on. I have to clear my
will hit
tops
him.
first.
It's like
That is inherently
if you're close to
broken.
him. It's like this.
That's not aiming at the fucking merc, and it did a fucking 300. It did a fucking 40-degree slide to the right to hit the merc. Like that, you already disproved why it isn't broken. Like
Will hit him because like you're in the range of like his torso, so that's why it will hit. Now when you're far away, if they're in the crosshair, it will hit them.
Where's
right?
my YouTube?
So you see the little edge of the crosshair? See, that's not. See, it's like right on the edge of him.
Are you
So that's
serious?
where it
That
hit him.
fucking ad?
If you do it if you do it like this far away, it will hit them, right?
They fucking
So when you're far away, as you can see, like even here,
Let me hear double
that
of
will
Zeus
miss.
like this.
what you said, Abby?
Never.
Not
that will
broken
hit,
up.
right? So it's literally just like I think the exact distance is literally just like so this trap is like where it will miss, and like the survivor is obviously where it will hit. It's like literally just like the entire like length or width, whatever, of the crosshair away on either side of the survivor. That's like the range of the auto, and I think it's like maybe 1 in-game meter or something like that. I don't know. So to dodge it, all you need to do is like just walk from one side. I can't really show it because like I don't have 2 devices I can do it on, but like you just gotta like see which side he's going to, and you gotta predict which side he's going to, and then you have to move the other way. So say the mercenary's okay, so mercenary's running, right? If I hook here, like shit. So he's running away, right? If I hook here, it will hit him. So if he dodges to the left, it will still hit him. But if he dodges to the right and he runs to the right, it will miss him. Like that. But if he dodges to the left, it will hit him like that, right? So that's how his hitbox works. Now it's like now some people find his like the hook broken because like the auto aim can just do weird stuff, but I really do disagree.
How do you disagree that the auto aim is broken?
The auto aim can just do weird stuff, but I really do disagree. Right, so look here. Oh, look, he's behind the pallet. No,
That shouldn't be a thing. That shouldn't be a thing. I'm behind a fucking pallet and that thing just
right, so look
touches
here.
me.
Oh, look, he's behind the pallet.
Yeah, you can't even see me when the hook actually gets hit.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous.
Like, what?
No, it hits him because he's in the range of the little crosshair thing, so it will hit him. Like, because the auto aim accounts to that distance on the side of it. So if I do like this, it won't hit him because it's too far. If I do like this, it will hit him because he's in the. Do like this, it won't hit him because it's too far. If I do like this,
It quite literally shifted.
it will hit him because he's within the range of the crosshair. I think there's like I saw like a video like the other day, like that someone sent, which is like a good example of this, where people are really confused about like how it hits. and I want to try and like recreate something which happened this color, which people were like, oh, how did that hit? Hook hitbox hit him. So I'll try and recreate that in a second, but for now, I don't think would be the closest for this.
Yeah, chat, don't be dicks.
Okay, you'll
Chat, don't be dicks.
Did you want like?
Here's the image. Oh, this is Eugene's image. What the fuck? Yo, Eugene. This is your Eugene. This is your image. Eugene. Where is he? Is he still in the car? Did he leave?
He's still in the car. I don't know what he's doing though.
Here's the image in question. Was sent in the GSL server for credit. This is not putting any shade towards the players. I wish to make this clear how I'm using this as an example because it highlights an example. People think that no, that is broken. That is quite literally broken.
This isn't even a hitbox thing. This is why is your hook going through a whole box?
Because like for the context for this clip specifically, the logic quote unquote behind it is because he the gamekeeper aimed the hook through the pallet while Eugene was standing behind the pallet at the box and then running away towards the window. So the hook extended all the way past through the pallet, and because Eugene was aligned with the tip of the hook just fucking dashed onto him and then pulled him through the fucking box and then making it go through the box.
Bro, like, it just... On the basics of physics, it doesn't make sense.
It did literally just...
Like drag him to the proper place, because this is what I saw like the other day. Like this is like something I saw with people like really confused about, and it's like, oh, how'd that hit? Oh, like behind the pallet. Right, so let me try and get him into the position. Right, this should be good. Right, so I believe Hunter was here, and the survivor just ran through the pallet. Oh, I can't really recreate it, but like,
if you can't recreate it, then that kind of just proves the point that it's broken. I'm just saying.
it's hard to recreate. I think. No, it's gonna be too hard to do without like actual moving things. Yeah, it's gonna be too hard to do without moving things. I think the survivor was like here-ish, and someone's like pulled through. So as they were running to like the right behind this to dodge the hook. Well, I'm just gonna pull them a bit further out, just to, like show the position of motion.
Oh my god, Zoe.
I think this will do. This will do. Okay, so behind there. It is hard without them moving, right? But yeah, like that, exactly like that, right? So the crosshair is like he was within range of the crosshair. So I'm gonna try and recreate that, but like it's so much harder without them like moving because I can't like show you what it would have been like in the game. But imagine like this, right? So the crosshair, he is within range of the hook's auto aim. Oh, I missed it that time. So here, right? Hold on.
So
yeah.
I just
Here, exactly there. He was within range of the crosshair, so it hit him and it pulled him through the pallet. That's how stuff like that works. So the auto aim, the auto aim is about as wide as the length of that little white like horizontal line at the ends, like to either side of it. So that's.
I think he explains how the hook logic works and that checks out, but the point is that it shouldn't work like that. Yeah, that's the thing, because it's like, just because something can be explained doesn't mean that is how it should work. That doesn't mean that that's that doesn't mean that's how the explanation should follow. Like, just because you can explain Gamekeepr, so it doesn't mean that the hook is justified in working the way it does.
Yeah, I agree. Just like, we all know that the hook is broken because clearly this video is showing. Like, you're hooking behind a whole fucking wall, bro. And you're saying, oh no, it's fair because the survivor's running like that and like we know you're gonna dodge, so we're hooking in that place. Okay, that's great. But then like, It shouldn't be like that.
Right? Like,
if we're dodging, then you shouldn't get rewarded for us going in a different direction. Like, what?
do not play that second. I'm playing that second video in 1.5 speed. Like, I'm putting this in like.
That's how big the auto aim is, and it really is easy to dodge. You just have to dodge
Okay, I can barely understand them.
away from the side that he's trying to like predict you go to. So like this side, so say I was looking like this, and Mercenary was trying to dodge. If I was predicting he'd dodge, I would predict he'd dodge right because there's a wall there, and he could get terror shocked. So in a situation like this, like let's say he was going to try and dodge. Let's pretend there was no window actually, it was just a straight wall. If I go like this to predict it, I go move it left a little bit. Then yeah,
You can't tell me that's fair.
if I go like this to predict it, I go move it left a little bit.
Yo. That's fair.
Then yeah, like wherever he is, like because it's more left, the hook will hit him because that's where he's trying to dodge.
It's just too
And that's how dodging the
forgiving.
hook works.
Like,
So you need to.
you're aiming
probably-
straight, and he's behind the wall to the right of you, and you're pulling him back. How is that, like, how are you gonna say it's not broken?
Because the logic behind it works, because that's how it's coded.
Sure,
Like,
but, like,
Yeah, it's coded like that, but it doesn't mean that's not broken. Like, what? He's just explaining Gamekeepr hook right now, but he's not explaining why it's not broken.
So yeah, if I predict he's going to dodge left, so I move left a little bit, and he moves right, it will miss. In fact, that was a bit too far away anyway. So like I didn't even that was the demonstration. So like he was too far right of this little white line at the end of the thing, the crosshair. However, if I just keep it central and he if I just keep it in the middle, and he decides to like try and like so the middle here, where he's on the right of it, and he tries to dodge left, and I just leave it here. He's gonna get hooked by it, and then if he tries to dodge right whilst I'm doing it here, then he's gonna get hooked by it. So then what gamekeepers will do in situations like this, they'll predict that you'll try and dodge the way that they're not moving it, like the way that So as you can see, is on my left side, so they'll predict you'll try and dodge that side because if you dodge the other side, you're more likely to hit them.
does he just like do they just like go on to explain like this for like the entire like is that it?
Are there any
But no one
comments on
complains
this
about it, 'cause
video?
slides don't mess anymore. Not really, anyway.
Am I tripping or did he already explain this like right?
Oh my god, he's showing Honor's hook. No, you can't justify that. No, you can't justify that. No, you can't justify that hook against Honor.
People saying Gamekeepr needs
Honor
Nah,
got
Honor got
robbed.
robbed to the highest degree, bro. He got robbed so hard. You can't. What the fuck is that?
You
Honor
can't
got
justify that.
Fucking
You
robbed.
can't justify that. Honor got robbed to the highest degree. You understand that if the hook works like that, Omni 3-mans this round, bro. Omni unironically 3-mans this round. They 3
Dude,
escaped.
if GSL was on that stage and and that hook happened to one of us, we would have been jumping out of our seats screaming.
Yo, Eugene would have slammed the phone. Eugene would have
Yeah.
slammed the phone, bro. Bro. This is why I believe there was a reply lag. I believe Honor was a bit further to the right, or the GK was a bit further to the left, or hey, maybe it was the very edge of the hitbox. I don't know. Now you get to see how.
I don't think that the Koa Hunter wanted to even.
This here, so like, on was
Man,
lawyer here.
I
and,
think
like,
that
he just threw it
that
down the
guy just
pallet,
got
which
lucky,
probably can't be what
honestly.
to do. And this guy
That was a
aimed his-
crazy
so
hook.
he's standing here, and he aimed his hook like.
Like,
over
what
here, and
the
it hit-
fuck?
And people like, and this guy aimed his.
What?
he was standing here, and he aimed his hook like.
It's ahead of her! It literally went ahead!
That's a 90-degree angle, bro.
That is a literally look at the fucking bro, look at the hypotenuse of the fucking look at the fucking hypotenuse of this shit. They are making a fucking 90 they are making a right triangle right now. We got the
Not
fucking
scared
base of the hook,
bro.
we got the psych, and we got the fucking hook itself. It is literally a fucking right triangle. Look at where fucking C squared is at, bro.
Over here, and it hit. And people were like, oh, how'd that hit us? Oh,
Dude, he's so good to on that
That's
shit.
not the case at all. because I explained earlier, because hold on, let me just get up closer.
What are we
That's too far away to
doing?
get idea. Because like she's within range of the torso, it will hit. Like here, it will
Wow,
hit.
that one's
And here,
fine.
she's within range of the torso, it will hit. Then here,
What is he
within range
doing?
of the torso, it will hit.
He's
I
trying.
think
He's trying to show that they're trying to show the consistency of the hitbox. That as long as they're near it, it'll hit.
the distance it stops acting like this is like further distance away. It's like this. Stops acting like this is like further distance away. It's like this.
It literally. Do we
That
just
range?
do this for the entire?
And like how this character works, he does not need a nerf. Stop calling broken. There's like people have been banning Gamekeepr for years, right? And like it's like sure that like you still got the odd person who goes like, oh the hook hitbox, no it's overpowered. But I think what people don't realize is like there's so much more stuff you can do with Gamekeepr, which could be considered more overpowered. Well, not even overpowered.
What about him is overpowered? His traps? Genuinely. What do you say in part 2? Cause I'm not gonna. I can already see like what the next the rest of the video is gonna be.
Yeah,
Cause they said that it doesn't need a nerf. Their part 1 answer is cope.
He said, "Let you cope."
So what do you say in part 2?
Okay, just quickly. I know it's gonna be like Malice gameplay over here, but I can't be.
There's no
bothered, so
comments either.
record myself speaking over like Gamekeepr games that I'm doing, so you're just gonna be stuck with this.
I can't
have
tell
some
if
gameplay,
chat's
so
right
it's
and this
gonna
is
take
just
a little.
rage bait
So,
or if
yeah,
he's
that's what I'm
genuinely
doing here.
serious.
So,
Yeah, because I want to believe that this is not rage bait and this is someone's genuine opinion, so they can be educated. I'm gonna click off. Okay, chat. Okay. I'll compromise. We'll watch the first 5 minutes. If the first 5 minutes does not say anything worth of value, we'll just cut it at they're just saying pretty much cope and not actually justifying anything. We'll just do that. We'll watch the first 5 minutes. It's not rage bait. It's too much effort for it to be. That's what I'm thinking. So yeah, we'll watch the first 5 minutes of the vid. We'll go up to like 5 minutes and 30 seconds. If they don't say anything that's like worth it, we'll just skip through to see if we find something.
it's about Gamekeepr, but it's
Cause
Malice,
holy
it's not Malice.
shit.
And then so I originally wanted to take my time with this video, and I saw Gamekeepr got nerfed back in the Q&A, so I had to rush it. I started like rush the script and that, and then
Why are we watching
then I
that,
found out that
guys?
they
What?
nerfed this script. I was like, oh, this was pointless then, me rushing it. So now I can take my time again. But I think the fact that he did get nerfed will allow me to go into interesting points, which we'll explore later. So the reason they haven't nerfed this hook, and the reason they won't nerf this hook, is because there's no actual issue with it. So it's like first of all, just like get good at kiting, like it's a skill issue. But second of all,
Yo.
He dead that skill. Maybe skill issue that you can't hit your hook without auto aim. Have you ever thought of that? Like what?
That said skill issue. Get better, bro.
He said skill issue you can't dodge my auto aim, and I say skill issue you can't hit a hook without auto aim. Like,
it's not auto on the hook. Like that's what people don't understand. It's not an auto aim feature. It's literally just like a hitbox. It's like the same as like a hunter pressing the basic attack button and swinging. It's a hitbox. So the hook's hitbox, I think I haven't been able to like properly accurately measure it, but I think
at this point,
1 by 1 meter.
at this point, just play Fortnite. Like honestly,
Huge.
around
No builds.
around the center of the hook, right?
and play.
Which,
Yeah,
comes out as the hook still.
Fortnite no build. There you
So
go.
to measure this, when you're close to him, it will be a bit wider than the range of his torso. So it's like the width of like
A big
very edge of
sphere
one of his arms or horns, whichever is wider,
Uh-huh.
to the very edge of the other one, and
Between
that's
the
maybe
br-
wider than that from the survivor's perspective, right?
Mhm.
You should just play Dead by Daylight.
So yeah, just like if you're playing Survivor and you're against him, just look out and it'll be a tiny bit wider than how wide he is basically.
What is this Mad Eyes gameplay, by the way?
So the issue with that is that even when you do that, sometimes wide isn't wide enough, and then you still get hit. Do I need to like bring up? Do I need to bring up like Malcolm's fucking clip, because I feel like that'll perfectly just end it. Like.
And what about
So if
my
you like-
picture? You remember my screenshot where he
Eugene, he put that in the last video.
My
And
hook?
Yes, your specific hook. He put it in the last video.
Like to the side of him,
I
like
wasn't
right
looking.
next to him.
Just too
it
busy on
won't even hit
Fortnite
you.
banks.
Like funny enough, like if you're to the side of him, it won't hit you. And well, this is because well, you're outside the hitbox. So you think the air quotes auto aim would hit you evenly to the side?
I'm
of it,
talking about
but
the
that's not
ever
true,
sleeping
he's
one
outside
behind the
hitbox.
pallet box.
Yes, and Eugene, I just told you
Recreated
that
it.
they fucking used it. I'm telling you that they used it.
He did it like 10 times trying to recreate the hook.
So it won't
Ooh.
hit you.
When we go?
Uh,
So, so as it travels, like as it like goes out.
did it work?
the,
Yeah,
range
after like
check,
10 times, they failed the
you
first
can't
9, so...
measure it as easily against the
Oh.
first anymore. So there's no easy way for survivors to measure this, but it's like an additional 1 meter either side of the
How do you measure that? How do you measure 1 meter? You can't measure that in-game. I don't have a
Why are you
fucking...
fucking chat? Why are we measuring and doing geometry on IDV, bro?
Right? Like... Yo...
what's it called? The crosshair thing.
Hey man, you never
So
know.
it's like
He might be
the length of like the
architect.
white horizontal line
In
of
the
the
future.
crosshair, like one of those
Alright,
to either side
good
of
luck
the
to him,
crosshair,
man.
and that's how wide it is.
Yeah,
Obviously,
if this
survivors
is
can't
talking about
measure this, but,
Gamekeepr,
like,
why
you
is
think
he
over
putting
years,
Mad
like,
Eyes gameplay in here?
I don't know,
you
bro.
have a feel
I don't
for
question
those
people's
survivor
content.
player. You've been in the game 6 years. You think
You should.
know it.
Problem is, nowadays, survivors can't kite and want the game to be dumbed down for them.
It's not.
Oh, brother! This got...
Serves
Okay.
can't kite.
Okay.
That's partially true, but like the hunters are just too
this-
fast for them.
This isn't one... Chat, no emoji spam. Okay, so while there's some truth to this statement, and there is truth to this with some hunters, Gamekeepr is not one of those hunters. Additionally, for this meta specifically, this is the most hunter-sided meta, rank-wise, the game has ever been. So...
This would be like if you put anti on auto aim and she could like stick in front of her, but it went like 90 degrees to the right and hit the hunter.
Literally. Guys, imagine if Anti's front stick, like Abby said, when you stick forward, the hunter dodges, but it still pushes you into a wall.
Literally.
Or imagine if you sidestep her side swipe, but the fucking side swipe still gets you anyway, and then you still get slammed. You know how fast hunters would bitch about that? Just get better though.
Nerf anti.
Just get better. Just get better. No, you can
Skill
dodge it. Just get better. Skill issue.
Lie.
Just get better. Like.
Literally will be impossible to dodge them.
Yeah, he's
I swear
streaming
it's there.
Seiji.
By now.
Who's
But,
streaming?
I guess not.
Oh,
Right,
Sage is
so,
here.
The
The whole game is.
I explained
Hi,
this
Malcolm.
better dude on my last video, so I won't
I'm so
go into too
tired.
much about it again.
I'm glad we're watching a video about somebody explaining
So
why
the reason
Gamekeepr's
it
hook
is
isn't
built
broken.
Is because the hitbox
That
is
is
bigger than
broken.
the actual
It's more
Right.
broken than my
So it's
grandma's
not-
back when I step on lines.
What?
Sage, go back to being muted. Sage, go back to being muted. Go back to being muted, Sage. Just go back.
No, Sage is right. What are you talking about?
happens to look bigger, right?
Off with too fast? Nah, that's how her ability
Um,
works. Get good.
And just to dodge this, you just like run to the other side of where he is. Like if he's just throwing it straight out, you run to the left or right.
Sometimes that doesn't work.
It's like not that
I'm
hard.
convinced that
But if you stand to the
nobody's
right side of it,
playing
and he throws
ranked
something
in
straight in front
Zoo
of it,
build
running to the
because
left
it's
will get
it's
you
just
hit. If
only
you're running
holding
into the
down
path
and
of it,
flats.
You can't predict that. I don't get to see the line. Like, I don't get to see where the hook is coming from to predict that. It's not an Axe Boy Fireball where I have a red line to show me what direction it's going towards. It's a coin flip. You're telling me pretty much to coin flip which direction the Gamekeeper is aiming. Like, they're not gonna follow my path and just mind game around me.
I just wish that, like, I miss being able to turn a different way, and his hook wouldn't get me.
Bro, I would love to invite this guy to kite y'all as Gamekeeper and then see if he can kite. And see if he can use his logic
Nick,
of like all the instruments in the circles to dodge his hook, bro.
No. He's a hunter main, bro. He can't kite. It's hunter main.
But it's a skill issue if you can't dodge his hooks.
Yeah, it's a skill issue then.
So you need to run right. And like,
Well, I guess
like,
everyone in
if
IDV has a skill issue then.
left again, and he throws.
That means, you know what that
straight, and
means?
you need to
Yeah,
not
apparently all the
shoot
co-op
Gamekeeper
players
is
have
better
skill
than
issues.
Opera.
right, because then it will hit you.
No, that's what it means. It means Gamekeeper is better than Opera. Gamekeeper is top of S tier, Opera second.
What the fuck?
Just because of the skill issue.
Yep. Plus, having to learn every single object that the hook goes and doesn't go over is rough, literally.
So yeah, just take this into account when dodging. It's literally just mind games.
Hi,
Like, the same
Jam.
as, like Spider or Ripper or like stuff like that. It's
The difference is that Spider and Ripper's fucking ability do not fucking auto-aim to me if I'm quote-unquote too close. If I dodge a Foggy, you can dodge a Foggy from point-blank range if you can react fast enough.
Could you imagine if Anti could stick through walls?
Oh
Jesus,
my
it's
god,
like-
she
it's
would be
it's
so
just
broken.
But the thing is,
I would love that. Bully the hunters.
The
it's
Foggy
not
auto-aim.
oh, it's too overpowered faster. It's
I wish that was a thing.
it just happens to be faster.
Actually, no. Fuck Ripper.
It's still dodgeable because we like even color like we saw Honor dodge. Like,
Dang, bro
14
switched up his
fucking
alibi
bullets
hella
in a row,
quick.
like the infinite ones. As a lawyer, in close range, like he dodged 18 in a row. Like he still got hit in the end, but he dodged 18 in a row, and I think that.
Sometimes I like to use my big back to cancel Patience hook.
Like
He's saying that he dodged 18 in a row. Let's pull up Honor's Kite right now. Let's pull up Honor's Kite from, because they're saying that Honor Omni Koa 7. Let's pull up fucking Omni's Kite. Let's pull up Honor's Kite right now.
Wait, what did they say about Undersky?
They said that Honor dodged 18 hooks in a row, so because of that, it's not broken, even though the hook that cucked him over is the main issue. So we're gonna
Wait, he actually dodged 18 hooks?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. So we're gonna look at Honor's Kite right now, and we're gonna see where he was kiting.
These is right too. Like, why can Gamekeeper fucking hook through God knows what, but Patient has invisible walls that he gets stuck on? He can't hook, bro.
So let's look at let's take a gander at Honor's Kite, because clearly we're using this as a metric. So we're gonna come over here. He's gonna be here at Honor, right? Boom. There's one. There's two. There's three. There's four. 4 of those hooks were not even aimed at him. They were used for mobility. So that's -4 to the tally. That's -6 to the tally. So we have
Why is he using this skin?
We have, because it's the Koa skin. They all use it. So
Oh.
we just took a look at 10 of the 18 hooks. 6 of them were not even aimed at Honor. Only 4 of them were, in which Honor dodged. So now Honor has to rescue here. He rescues, takes the hit. And then this is where Honor gets shared, blah blah blah. You know how this goes. Honor gets rescued. Remember, we're only at 4. So now he swaps back. TZYM swaps back to honor. So let's see. Let's see the 18 hooks that he dodged. It wasn't even 18. Unless you're summarizing all of the hooks that he dodged. Unless you're summarizing all of the hooks that he dodged from the entire game, it wasn't even 18. The only hooks that were aimed at him were, from what I counted, there was only a total of 12 hooks that were aimed at him. I mean, a total of 12 hooks on him, and only 6 of them were aimed at him. 12 of them were not even used to hit him, assumingly so. Only 6 hooks were aimed at him. Plus infinite hook. Yeah, that's a whole other thing. So your argument in itself is already flawed. Because he didn't dodge 18 hooks. 18 hooks were not aimed at him. He dodged 6 hooks. Not 6 hooks. He dodged 4 of 6 hooks. Out of all of the 18 that allegedly were used on him, even though most of them were not even used at him. They were just used for mobility. So, flawed argument.
How you can dodge it. Like, he dodged 18 in a row. That's just...
That was a shitty ass
can
hook.
easily
What?
dodge
How did that
it.
even hit him?
It's not like this fucking Herculean task that people making it out to be.
I just want to know how this guy
I do
didn't die, bro.
Just the Geo, for pointing this out to me after my first video, I will be using a few clips from them as well. To the throw. Like, to the, after they finish vaulting, because that's the animation mode, right?
Well, that's all he has to show us. Is
That's not
gameplay.
Yo!
He slow vaulted.
Yo!
Obviously, that's gonna touch him because he's slow vaulted.
He's
No,
over the
even if he
window.
did
Eugene,
fast
he's
vault
over.
that-
He's over the window, Eugene.
No, that works.
Because that's the
He-
animation mode, right?
It's a fast vault. Go back.
Listen carefully. The
Okay.
animation of vaulting the window still
after
isn't
they
over.
finish
Therefore,
vaulting,
his
because that's the animation mode, right?
actual hitbox is
Um,
still on the window.
That shouldn't be how it
Yeah,
works.
but that's not a slow vault. That was a fast one.
Like, it makes it like...
It doesn't
snaps
matter
off,
though.
right,
His
depending on how
actual
far it is.
hitbox was still
After they finish
on the
vaulting, because
window.
that's the
He
animation
was. He
Eugene.
wasn't finished vaulting.
Eugene, what have we discussed? That just because you can explain something does not mean that is how that thing should be worked.
Well, do you have any other explanation?
It's fucking bullshit. That's not how that shit worked. It went over
His
3
hitbox
fucking.
is still on the window. That's why when your feet are still touching the ground, you get terror shock.
Oh my god.
Even though you're touching the ground, your hitbox is still vaulting.
Eugene, we have already discussed that just because you can explain something does not mean that is how it should work. We have already established that.
Okay, do you think that should have missed?
Yes! Yes!
I think that should have missed too.
That should have
was
missed. That
aimed
shouldn't
at the
have terror
window.
shocked.
It was
I hope
aimed
you
at
know
that
that
little window,
The
not
hook
at the
hitbox is
vaulting
faster
window.
than the actual object.
That doesn't change the fact that shouldn't have hit.
mode, right?
That literally doesn't change the fact that shouldn't have hit.
And then like there was an instance of that in Koa, like a really good one, which I'll show later. But like that's a really good example of what I'm talking about. But I feel like most of the time this isn't even the case. Most of the time people just got like outplayed by him, and it's like he just mind gamed them and he did a good hook on them. But like it's like
That is the first normal hook they have shown the entire video. Over the course of 2 videos.
like he just mind gamed them and he did a good hook on them. But like it can't be because the hunter outplayed them, because obviously they're the best survivor in the world. Right?
Isn't that a
So it
bot?
has to be because the hunter, like he just mind outplayed by him.
I don't
And
know.
it's like because powered, because no one complained about it enough. Because it wasn't meta. And even when they've nerfed his auto his hitbox, they nerfed the hook hitbox like since he's been released from the game, and people are still complaining about it.
Go fuck
So,
yourself, bro.
you know, I don't want to say skill issue, but I'm saying skill issue.
Alright, bro.
I can guarantee you that he wouldn't be as overpowered as he is if they just nerf that hook.
Yeah. I think.
Yeah, I believe they nerfed the traps.
99.999%
The traps
Like,
weren't
why
things
nerf
well.
the trap? They're so easy to
And the thing is,
avoid.
they nerfed them the
And
traps the wrong way.
Time
That's
where
the
like it
thing.
is
Like
broken and it is like where
How
it does
long
like
did they stay on the
run the way
map
it's not
for?
supposed to due to
I
a glitch or something.
They
It's
used to
related
stay on the
basically,
map
bro.
infinitely.
for like 3 years.
Do they still stay on the map
Like
infinitely or
way before
no?
Did they say anything
I
else that
think
is
these
a
are
so.
skill
hunters
issue?
who are getting like this, and that's why I'm glad that they didn't nerf his hook because it shows they're not just listening to people.
Okay, it's TLDR. So in summary, for those who tuned out of my rambling, the fact that they left Gamekeeper's hook alone shows that they are taking the step in the right direction and trying to stop dumbing down the game for people.
We're dumbing down IDV.
That
They're dumbing down the hunter side by giving you auto aim.
they're quite literally dumbing it down by giving the hook a fucking broken ass logic. That's saying, oh, because you're aligned with the hook, even if it's not aimed at you, it'll just track you anyway. It'll heat seek itself to you and call it a day, and that's okay. That is not they're dumbing it down for hunters, that's for sure. Hunters bitch and moan every fucking season, and they get whatever the fuck they want.
Wait. Isn't this guy high tier too?
Not me, not me.
Yo, I actually thought of something like make the hook throwing animation faster, but you need better aim for it because the hook throwing animation is kind of a little bit slow.
I would be fine with
You
that
really think about it.
if the hook animation was faster, but you actually needed to like aim the shit,
Aim
then
it.
like I would be
Yeah,
okay with
that
that.
would actually be good because like that would be an equivalent to you staring around corners and palace with a clown and stuff like that without crashing.
Someone said
We
they're an ex
actually need
Hydra.
still to do those things.
He's an ex Hydra. Oh wow.
I
So
also
clearly, no. Clearly, he doesn't know how the game works. He clearly doesn't know how the game works.
Guys criticize but don't misgender. Wait, what's their
it's she, her.
Oh, she, her. Oh, I was unaware of it. My fault. I was unaware
Yeah,
of that.
we went by him because they were using Mad Eyes. Like,
Yeah, I was
Or-
unaware by that. Okay. Apologies on that, chat. I did not know that they
yeah, we were
actually
doing it by the character, not by like the person, like
types. Yeah, literally. Yeah, that was
typing.
that.
So yeah, we apologize for that.
But still, they clearly don't know how the game works. Obviously, it's so obvious.
I
Saying
don't
that
know,
they gotta
like-
Oh,
dumb
you're
it
talking
down
about
for
Wendy?
people.
Okay,
No.
I know who Wendy is. Okay.
No.
Like I can like, cause what she's saying is like, you can understand her point, like you can see that she's saying like the game works like this, and she explains it well, saying game work like this, in code you do this, you get that. But just because she can explain it again, it doesn't mean that that's how the game should work. Like it doesn't make any sense.
We don't see Asia players complaining about this. Boy, do I have a story for you.
You want to get what's his name? You want to get Yalda up in here?
Yo.
Saying this can't.
Man's
You want to
gonna
get
hit
Yalda
everyone
up
with
in here? He can
everyone-
confirm.
Just keep nerfing people.
he's gonna hit everyone with the
That's how it's
calculation.
like-
Bro. Let's get Yalda, bro.
Is there
I was
anything
about to
else that
say,
she mentions?
actually, about 70% of the Asia server that isn't in peak tier complain about the,
I agree that the explanation doesn't always equal it should work that way, but knowing how something works allows for easier counterplay and thus people believing something. I agree with that, but the issue with it again is that it's still forgiving as shit, because even if you know the counterplay, that doesn't mean that the counterplay is guaranteed to work because of how janked the auto tracking is on the hitbox. Like, it's like, yeah, I can know that I need to dodge the hook, but just because I can dodge the hook doesn't mean that dodging the hook will work 90% of the time.
It's like the radius. Like, you're like 10 times bigger than you actually are, and that's how.
Obviously, preventing you from getting that full presence.
But does she mention anything else or no?
overpowered. Free to suggest something. Yeah. So his hook's not overpowered.
It is. I really hate to tell you.
So just learn to kite. Anyone who like,
I know how to kite.
if you're a peak tier survivor and you think
No,
his
you
hook's,
don't.
like, broken, you,
Yeah, I was about to say, bro.
No, you don't.
Chill out.
Go kill him before he heals up. He was full HP!
Bruh.
need to relearn the game, and I genuinely just
Telling me
relearned
how
the
to
game
play
from
fucking
scratch because
Fortnite.
It's been in
I
6
did for
years and you still
174.
can't fucking dodge the hook,
Shoot
and
to him.
that's just a skill issue on you. So thank you for like watching this.
That's a really dick-headed ass way to end the video.